Alright guys, this is my first run with the fully Moto setup. Not sure how much wind noise we're going to have in the microphone. Hopefully it's not too much. We're going to take a ride down to Chaps, Baltimore staple barbecue sandwiches. Just a really quick ride. This is in that heat wave that we've been having on the East Coast. So once again, I set the Moto, had the Moto set up today, and we're just gonna try it now. Hopefully the audio is coming out good. Hopefully the visual is coming out good. This is Frankfort Avenue. This is the northeast side of Baltimore. Once again, we're moving. I don't know if that wind is going to come in the audio. This particular helmet doesn't have a like a lip at the bottom, so a lot of that wind still is able to kind of come up or hit the bottom of the helmet and make a lot of noise. So I have a lot of wind noise even when I'm riding. Once again, hopefully it doesn't come out too much doing no audio for this video, but we're gonna try to enjoy the ride nevertheless. Once again, this is just a quick ride. It's 3:30. I think you guys will still catch a lot of that wind. Still on Frankfort Avenue, riding towards Pulaski Highway. Even though it's hot, the wind feels good. One of the advantages to having a liquid cooled bike is that it's going to be cooled. There is a fan on the bike, but this ride won't be that long, so I shouldn't have to worry about it. The only thing with having a GoPro set up on the front of the helmet is that now it blocks my view of the little instrument cluster that the Honda Shadows have. So I really got to tilt my head down and see if the blankets are still on, if the gas is on. But other than that, man, the GoPro doesn't obstruct my view at all. At all. Now we're on Moravia. Just cruising along, guys. This ride feels good. I'm going to keep saying it, but I hope the audio is good. I can feel the DJI mini mic on my cheek. The receiver's on, the mini mic should be on, so we should be good. Oh, we gotta watch out for those bumps, man. They will surprise you. And if there is a lot of wind noise, the wind is coming from the bottom of the helmet, not the top where the visor is. The visor is pretty, where the visor is pretty much sealed up pretty good. I hope I don't have to buy another helmet, because that will make 3 helmets that were all, you know, close to $100. This particular helmet was actually over $100, but it's like 3 helmets into one. Now we're about to jump on Pulaski Highway. Nice little turn there. Get on it a little bit right here. Another bump. Lift your butt up off that seat, man. Went through about 3 gears right there. Doesn't feel too bad though. It's like 99 degrees. That's what the watch saying. Obviously checking my mirrors just like you would in, you know, driving a car. All of those same principles apply when riding a bike. Just you want to see what vehicles are in perspective to where you are. Once again, this is the Pulaski Highway, which is still in Baltimore, but this route will take you a little bit closer into the city. This is Royal Farms. This is one of our big gas station convenience stores. We have a Wawa's here. So Royal Farms and Wawa's are 2 of the bigger gas station convenience stores that we have in Baltimore. And obviously throughout the state of Maryland as well. Alright guys, we get ready to pull up on Chaps. Part 2, I'll take you guys in for an inside look. This is just part 1. Once again, I just wanted to grab a quick ride, grab a little bit of content for you guys. Now as you can see, that's the new building. The old building is to your right. New building to your left. Now if I pull the clutch all the way in, the bike is going to drift back. You get into that friction zone, the bike will go back on you, or if you get it just right, the bike won't move at all. And that's kind of what you want on some of these slight hills. It's just to have the bike not move on you. So get it in that friction zone and it won't. You let out the friction zone, the bike will start to move forward, no gas. And as a beginner rider, it's just some of the things you want to learn to do. Obviously, you know, just riding on hills and being on a slanted or slope street. Get that clutch in the friction zone, the bike won't move at all until you know, release more out to give it power. And then, you know, giving it gas. But this bike is just moving down. I'm not even giving it gas. That's just the clutch. Missed that light. Now if I was doing a long ride, yeah, I could see it being hot, because I'm starting to feel it now, especially with the helmet down, not really being able to have any wind blowing my face. Midget Wrestling, the Gold Club, that's an adult entertainment building, and that's a video for another day. backside. Alright guys, here we are. We made it to Chaps safely. See if I can pull in somewhere. Don't really see a spot. One good thing about motorcycles, man, you can just kind of pull up and park anywhere. You can find a little space for your bike. Pop it into neutral. Alright guys, so let's look at the miles. I've put 292 miles since the bike was purchased in May. 1,992 miles total. 2020, once again, it wasn't a bad buy. Chaps Pit Beef, look it up if you're in Baltimore. Definitely a place you want to come. Grab you a nice little pit beef sandwich. I go for the triple D. Guy was here once again. This is the new building that was built, I almost want to say less than a year ago, and then right beside us is the old building, which is obviously smaller, but this is a new building where it has plenty of room to sit in and eat, sit in and dine. Very good place, guys. This is part one, Chaps Pit Beef on Pulaski Highway, Baltimore, man. Just wanted to give you guys a short ride and take it on back in. All right, there we go. Alright, so now I got my front brake on, clutch all the way in. I could probably put the clutch in the neutral zone. Feel pretty confident that I can catch it when I need to catch it. Nice little U-turn, no feet down. Give me a little bit of problems, but we worked it out. As long as you got some motion, some movement, man, you can pretty much make the turns you need to make. And now I can feel that sweat coming down my face in the helmet. See another fellow motorcyclist. He got the full gear on though. I know he hot. Front brake. I'm gonna get some wind. I'm gonna open her up a little bit here. Getting that friction's on. hole right there. I was trying to miss it. Definitely didn't want to hit that at speed. Wasn't that bad. This is rush hour traffic. Gotta be careful. People might be driving a little crazy. People trying to get home as quick as they can. So far, the mini mic inside the helmet setup hasn't moved. Once again, I feel it on my cheek. And I have a little rope around my neck that if it does fall out, it'll catch it. You know, it'll just fall to my neck. Show you guys that in another video, but hopefully, I think this setup will work. I have to get a helmet that's gonna have like a lip underneath the bottom that kind of closes that off, so you don't have the wind coming up as much. But this might work, we'll see. Alright guys, we're at a red light. Alright guys, that's going to conclude the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Subscribe, give me a like.